What's going on, everybody? This is Alan, and welcome to my new series, Blogging with Alan. This is new for me, so I'm still working out the kinks and all of that, but it is what it is. So, guess we're just gonna go straight into it, pretty much. The first topic that I wanted to talk about is a simple question. If God came to you and He said, well, not if He came to you, if you were in heaven, or if you made it to heaven, or let's say if you died and you were brought to heaven's gate, and God basically asked you, why should I bring you in? Why should I let you come in? What would your response be? And I got this question. I was at my uncle's church, and I had seen it on a little pamphlet that he had, and it was really convincing. So I thought, it would be an appropriate first topic, So pretty much, if it was me, what would I say, and pretty much for me the decision was kind of hard to decide, what exactly I would say, because for me at first all I wanted to do was just think about all of the negative and bad stuff that I've done in my life. I think as a human we are our own worst enemy. We so good at just pointing out our flaws, whether it be playing music or playing a sport, if somebody happens to compliment you on something, and for a fact it wasn't perfect, we don't have a problem to say, oh, nah, it wasn't all of that, it was okay, but, this was wrong or that was wrong, we don't have a problem being our own worst enemy. So that's pretty much how I was with, trying to figure out the answer to this question. And I came to the conclusion that, once I did finally, get past my own little personal flaws and faults and trying to analyze myself, I started thinking, and basically what I came up with was, if I was in front of God and God simply asked me, Alan, why should I let you in? I would probably just tell him, because I've dedicated my life to you. I've made my living and I've made the choices that I've made my life purpose to live for you, instead of just being out on the street doing whatever, getting girls pregnant, drinking, smoking, being in the gang, killing people, doing all of the stuff that I know God wouldn't be pleased with. Instead of me out here doing that, I chose to live a saved and holy life. I'm not perfect, I'm the average guy. I make mistakes just like everybody else. But as a Christian, I'm trying. I'm putting out an effort. And pretty much I feel like, that would be the reason for it. Now, why? Why would I say that? Because I think that would just be the best fit answer. It's the truth. I wake up every day and there's not a day that goes by that I don't worry about, whether or not I'm going to make it to heaven or hell, or whether or not God is pleased with the things I'm doing. And I feel like a person that is so passionate and feels so strongly about where he's going to be in the afterlife day after day, I feel like a person that just worries about that 24/7, cares too much not to, try to do everything he can to just get it right. So in my mind, even though I know I'm not perfect, I'm trying. I've given my life to Christ. I'm trying to live for Him. I'm trying to do the right thing every day. I'm trying to help others. I'm trying to, make my life, more like Christ. Now, I don't try to be perfect. Personally, for those that know me personally, I'm a real goofy person. My sense of humor sometimes can be a little bit more perverse, or it can be a little bit more, clownish to a sense that, only I understand. But that's just me. I'm not this perfect person. I don't walk around trying to condemn people and, put people down and tell them that, you're going to hell if you ain't doing this, or, trying to point out people's flaws. That's not me. I'm just an average guy. I'm no different than anybody else. The only difference is that the choice that I've taken in terms of how I want to live my life on this earth is different. But, Christian or no Christian, Christians are not seen as higher than others. That's what the stereotype would be, is that, Christians are all holy and mighty and everybody else isn't, but that's not true. That's just